Wild West genre used to be something very popular in the 60s and 70s, but in the 2000s, the Wild West seems to have completely gone out of style. In comes Rockstar, the creators of the Grand Theft Auto series, who tried their hand at the Wild West genre back in 2004 with Red Dead Revolver. Unlike the Grand Theft Auto series, the Red Dead Revolver game met mixed reviews instead of high praise. 6 years later, the sequel to Red Dead Revolver appears, and it looks like the Wild West genre has been single-handedly rejuvenated.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
In Red Dead Redemption, you play a bandit gone straight named John Marston. He's been contracted by the government against his will to track down his old gang buddies. It doesn't take long for Marston to track down Bill Williamson and attempt to talk it out. Unfortunately for Marston, the nice guy approach doesn't work and he's shot and left for dead. He's soon discovered by a charismatic rancher named Bonnie McFarlane. She patches John up and sets him up with a place to stay. This is where the game and the storyline elements open up for the player. With quest setups similar to Grand Theft Auto, the player can continue along with the story or complete various side missions. But do not get me wrong, this is by no means Grand Theft Auto with a western paint job. There are tons of fundamental improvements over the tried and true free roaming gameplay formula, mainly the way that side quests and bonus activities are scattered through the game. The way things work, players can easily be overwhelmed and distracted from the main story. There are bounties scattered about to be captured or killed. You can hunt, skin, or trade animal pieces for challenge awards or just cash.
This is dirty.
You can become a scavenger by picking up random plants, or a sharpshooter by picking off birds and various animals. Or you can take a midnight stroll with a dog to protect a ranch, or save someone being attacked by coyotes. Save a woman from being eaten by a cannibal, save a town from a bunch of rampaging bandits, or try to give a guy a ride on your horse only to have him try to steal it.
Actually, I got a better idea.
I think you get what I'm trying to say here. There are just tons of possible things that can happen in Red Dead Redemption. You can wrangle cattle, lasso a horse for a new ride, spend time in a saloon playing blackjack or poker, play a game of Five-Finger Flint, sit around a campfire and listen to an old man's stories.
Don't know if you heard of the Ballard Boys. Don't matter if you ain't. You know the type.
There's just a bunch of things that can happen in this game that will have you coming back for more. You can be as much as a savior as you want to be, or as much as a treacherous, yellow-belly scoundrel you can muster. And none of this goes unnoticed in the world, and you gain fame and honor based on your actions. So if you're being a lawful man and bringing in bounties and saving people on the roadside, you'll gain honor fast. However, if you're robbing people of horses and shooting people dead in the streets for no reason, you'll lose honor fast, and people will change their reactions to you based on that alone. Yet this all becomes more obvious as you gain fame. With little to no fame, most people will acknowledge you normally, but as you gain in fame, you will start to receive challenges to duels and outright people asking for more help or avoiding you. Along with all that great content, Rockstar seems to have outdone themselves when it comes to the quest variety. The way they've implemented quests beyond just the shoot and fetch quest is something that I hope more games will catch on to. Certain things like using tricks to help a swindler sell his tonic or helping round up some stray cattle during the storm. Seeing this type of objective variety is refreshing, especially for someone who is just looking for a rehash of the way that the Grand Theft Auto system works. It's not all murder in the world of Red Dead Redemption, and taking a look into the various ways people live in the fictional West is impressive.
I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
To top it all off, we have the astonishing visuals that Rockstar is now known for. I mean, this game is absolutely gorgeous. The way the shadows pick up off the plant life in the daytime, or the sheriff badges that glint when the sun hits them, to the droplets of rain as they come crashing down on the dusty desert. It's an amazing sight to behold. They have pieced this game together brilliantly in an extremely large world. The way dust of the desert blows through the plains, or simply staring into the distance and watching the sunset. Not to mention the atmosphere of the city and the way people seem to live their lives in a believable manner. If you sit about and watch people in town, they will go about their business completing everyday tasks like it is nothing. When you first hear shooting out in the plains, you think it's some kind of killing spree and aim your gun only to find out one of the men was hunting a coyote. You will start to watch where you aim your pistol because these people are doing things similar to you. In fact, they do everything that you can do in the game. They'll commit crimes or try to stop them. They will lasso horses and hunt wildlife. Hell, there are even certain things they can do that you cannot. Like the first time I saw a man hop off his horse near a graveyard, run over to the front of it, and begin to urinate in the bushes. I was shocked at the fact that he decided to desecrate graves, but also the fact that he had to use the restroom. I could go on for hours talking about this game. In fact, I had so much more to say. But this is supposed to be a half-ass review, and that would be overdoing it. So in closing, this is the epitome of a casual to hardcore player's dream, which means that this is perfect for anyone that can't finish long games, because even if you couldn't finish Red Dead Redemption, you still find something that could preoccupy your time for months. If you haven't gone out and bought it by now, you should probably stop watching this and go get it. That's right, Red Dead Redemption is a definitive A+ from me. Now, before I close this review, I'm going to answer the question that some may be asking. Is this a Grand Theft Auto killer in any way? The answer is a resounding no. It's a good game. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Rockstar made it, you should be buying it. If you're not playing it right now, you probably should just go out, you go get in your car, or get on the bus, get on your bike, get on your skateboard, and get it. Just get it right now. It's a good game. That's it. That's it. Grab it. Go get it.
Cold wind blows into the skin. Can't believe the state you're in. It's so far away. It's so far